All right, everybody, this is Dave from adudeandhisdogfitness. There's the dog. And what we're going to do today is make a little bit of a healthier keto style pizza. So what we got right here is we got 5 servings of the Mexican blend 4 cheese. Right here we have a little bit of mixture of mushrooms, yellow squash, and zucchini. We have a little bit of spinach, some green onions, a little bit of cilantro. That's going to just to top it off with some herbs. And we have some jalapenos and, of course, some dried salami. What we're going to go ahead and start off first is we're just going to quickly saute the yellow squash, zucchini, and the mushrooms. And then once we get that set, then we'll go ahead and lay out the cheese for the skillet cheese pizza. Alright, so what we can see here is we got this going just a little bit. We're just going to heat this up very little bit because it's still going to cook when we start the cheese. Now, some people, what they can do is they can take this out after it's done cooking a little bit, or they can just go ahead and lay the cheese like right on the top. It's kind of up to you, just whatever your preferences are. It doesn't matter. I think if you want them cooked just a little bit more, then I think it's probably best to go ahead and saute them here a little bit more and then take them out and then re-add them afterwards. There's the dog again. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just let this saute up a little bit longer and we'll be right back. Alright, so this is looking pretty good. I mean, I like my veggies a little al dente. So I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and start adding the cheese right here. And originally I picked 5 servings just because I feel that kind of layers my pan very well. If you have a bigger pan, you probably want to use more servings. If you have a smaller pan, use less. Or you can just use more or less depending on what you're trying to accomplish with your macros. Alright, so while that's going, I'm going to go ahead and add pepperoni, or the salami, I'm sorry. I think I should have probably sliced this up a little bit, but hey, whatever. Kind of spread out some of these jalapenos. Probably could have diced these up as well, but we're kind of getting the picture here. And with these spinach, I didn't really chop them up that much, just kind of tore them apart a little bit. Just really rough chopped. And we'll go ahead and add the green onions as well. Alright everybody, so we'll go ahead and let this cook up just a little bit longer and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so while this is cooking up, a little side note here. Got here is some sea salt that has some garlic in it. That's really good. I'm going to go ahead and add some of that onto here. Because as you all know with keto, you do want to have some well salted food. There is of course going to be some salt just in the cheese itself and of course the salami, but it never hurts just to add a little bit more, just kind of depending on where you're at for the day. Alright, so we'll go ahead and let this cook up a little bit longer and we'll be right back. Alright, so it's been on for a little while here. I think I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat. And I'm going to go ahead and push it up here just to go ahead and take it off the heated area, and we're going to let this just kind of gradually cool down on its own, and we'll see what it looks like as soon as it's done. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's already starting to harden up a little bit. Again, like I said, this is my preference on the way I like to do my toppings. I've seen some people put all the toppings on the pan first and let that heat up, and then they add the cheese. It's really up to you guys. Kind of experiment on which way you prefer. I just feel that when I let it not cook so much through this, I kind of get more of the flavor of anything that I add on top. So we're going to go ahead and let this cool down just a little bit longer, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright folks, so here it is. I went and took it off the pan, put it on a little parchment paper here. What I'm going to do now is just going to go ahead and sprinkle on a little bit of cilantro. You can feel free to put whatever herbs you want on there, some parsley or what have you. I'm going to go ahead and top this off too with some Parmesan cheese and some red pepper flakes. and I'll probably get that going. Hey, so if you guys want to see any more of these cooking videos, please let me know. Just shoot me some comments down below, and I'll go ahead and make sure to get those started for you guys. And again, here we go. We got the dog, of course, never fails that he will be with me anytime that there is some food going on. And but all right, guys, peace out.